My name is Ashley Share, and I'm the founder and CEO of ShareLove.Fund. And today we are here for our RPYT yoga teacher training, and we are in week 9. And today we are going to go over the pose extended side angle, and then we're going to put it all together with everything that we've learned to date. And we're going to get moving and flow in a prenatal safe way, because our methodology at ShareLove.Fund is kinetic learning, no tests and quizzes. We learn by repetition and actually by doing it. And the result is that you will feel like a confident yoga teacher because you've just done it so many times. It will all make sense. So anyway, extended side angle. When we're pregnant, we're careful to not twist. And so we're going to keep our belly button and hips all in line. We're not going to torque our body in any way. We'll do a lunge and make this leg a right angle, the knee, and be at an angle. So without a block, it can create maybe a little twist for the belly. So I recommend either having a block, or I like to teach without blocks because we have a program for incarcerated women, at-risk youth and women, and I just try to keep it simple with using what we have. So your leg can be a block. Now it's important when we do put pressure, when we do lean on our leg, not to dump ourselves into it. Really, your abs are holding you up, and then soft gaze above the fingertips. So extended side angle, you can have a block, or just rest your arm here, but not dump. Extended side angle. Let's do it on the other side, because a nice advantage of yoga is we get to be symmetrical. So we'll line up our legs. Before we did warrior 2, we did reverse warrior, and this is just a really nice complement to those. Extended side angle. So on the other side we discussed maybe having a block. We don't want to twist because that's not prenatal safe. So I think the best way to keep this plane facing forward is to not go too far down. Use your leg as a barrier. Don't dump your weight. Try to lift up from the middle. Hands to the ceiling, perpendicular. Eyes going to the tips of the fingertips. Extended side angle. So that's the pose we will work into our Sun Salutation this week. But first, let's sit in easy seat. So if you are more comfortable, please feel free to get a block or a bolster. You can also sit in a straddle or a bent leg straddle. Sometimes that feels good with the belly. Sometimes having a blanket around you or a pillow feels good. Again, I try to not teach so much with props unless I'm actually teaching our teacher trainees how to use a particular prop, because it's hard enough to get a workout in, and it's hard to get all the things that we're supposed to have. So just having you is awesome, and that's all we need. So let's take a seat, an easy seat. So easy seat we discussed in week 3, and this is a great way to start a class. So we can ground downward by putting our palms down, and just having that connection to our body is a way to sort of slow down. So to find our comfort zone and easy seat, let's just move around a little bit. So So while we are not doing twists in prenatal yoga, it is okay to do the hula. So this is just loosening it up, and now we'll kind of do a little bit of seated cow and cat to really just find that easy seat position. You know, if we're holding tension, it's not so much of an easy seat. You can walk your hands forward and back. And let's just really try to get some mobility in our hips. And by doing this, by exaggerating back and forward, we can see where that equilibrium is, where that point is in our seat, where it just feels like the whole spine stacks up. Let's move our neck from side to side, letting go of tension, taking a deep breath, trying to tell our minds that whatever it is we're thinking about can wait. It will get addressed, but right now, this is for you. This is to feel good in the skin you're in. This is to get you one step closer in your teacher training degree for whatever your goals may be, to have a healthy pregnancy, or to teach others prenatal yoga, or just to check it out because you were curious. Whatever it is, you're here now, so let's focus so you can maximize the benefits. Let's go around again on one side, and then we'll go around again on the other side. And reverse. And reverse the other way. We'll tilt the pelvis forward and back. Inhale, arms up, and shake it all out. And inhale up, and exhale. And now when we inhale, let's rainbow. We'll inhale up, and when we exhale, we'll release this rainbow arms, trying to keep our back parallel to the wall behind us, or stacked, so that there's no twist for prenatal. Relax your neck. And let's just take some breaths here and try to fall into it. Maybe not fall, but feel supported, but deep in the stretch. As your mind wanders, bring it back to your breath. In the nose and out the mouth. Or however it feels comfortable to you. There's a lot going on in pregnancy, so people don't really need one more thing to worry about, just tools in case it's helpful. Notice the difference in each side. Does one side feel tighter than the other? And just letting go. We'll take a few breaths here. Leaning up, we'll breathe in and grab a hold of our hands. And we can use our pointer fingers, and maybe we pretend we're that spinner in the game of life, and we'll spin this way and feel the stretch. While we're stretching, we're also engaging our core and our stomach muscles and our back muscles. And that helps with the added weight of pregnancy. And on the other side, do our pointer finger. And upright. Now in this position, even though we're leaning up, try to relax your shoulders. We'll exhale, and with an inhale, we'll come forward and reach forward. Now, we should never put pressure on the belly when we're pregnant, so you might want to sit on a block, or you can do thunderbolt pose, but with wide legs, I guess more like child's pose. So child's pose can be a modification for those of you not pregnant or in your first trimester. We can lean forward. As long as your belly's not touching your spine, you might want to be on your forearms to create space. Or prop yourself up. We're just going to kind of relax into this for a while. So stretching takes time. Definitely don't let your belly touch the ground, so create space for it, so please feel free to modify. And as we hold this, you can imagine your breath as a circle or an infinity sign looping around. You can put your hands down and sort of make a diamond. Leaning forward, but also trying to push back so your sits bones are connected with the ground. And you might want to put your arms down or rest your forehead on your forearm to create space. And with each breath, falling a little deeper into the stretch. Letting go. Making peace with the here and now, the acceptance. You can imagine your breath as an infinity sign, like a figure skater, just fluidly going up and around and down and around. No start, no end, just continuous nutrient, oxygen flow. You can think of your life as a flow and your breath as a flow. Your yoga practice is a flow. And try to think about ways in your life that you can use momentum or inertia to work for you. Are you starting and stopping things and taking great pains to do so? Could it be possible that things could transition more easily and changes can look more like a flow than a bunch of line segments? Would that be helpful? Would that allow you to use your energy in ways that you find more fruitful. This time is a time that you get to think about these things to optimize yourself. And through that optimization, that's empowerment. And that's what we're all about here at ShareLove.Fund. Women's and youth empowerment yoga, but open to everyone. Feeling the curve in the spine and lengthening. Reaching, but pulling the shoulders back. Knowing that we don't free fall into nothingness. We have the ground to support us. Even when you have nothing, you still have the ground. And that's a small thing we can be grateful for. Here, let's walk our hands to one side. Now, this is not a twist. A twist would be to move our belly button this way. Because the whole torso is in line, we can just move it together. We're not torquing it. So that's why this can be safe as long as there's no pressure on the belly. So here we're reaching forward with one hand, but then we're trying to keep this sits bone grounded with the other. And yoga is about opposites. So if I reach too much here, then I lift up here. If I sit back, so the idea is to really keep this grounded and engage the core to do that. And then within the context of keeping this grounded, then reaching. And the idea is that with prenatal yoga, it feels cramped. It feels restricted, but we're creating space out of no space. At ShareLove.Fund, we work with incarcerated women, and again, we're creating space when there's a finite amount of space by adding breath and acceptance and letting go. It takes a while to really open up in the stretch, so it's a little boring, but this is how we get limber. If this is too much for you, then please feel free to modify. Most of you are RYT 200s. You've been through the 200-hour teacher training. You know the drill. Just remember not to spend too much time on your back, not to lay on your stomach, and not to twist if you're pregnant. We'll continue to think about this infinity sign when we breathe, or a breath like a circle. And just let go. If you feel like you can stretch a little more without twisting, you can go as far as being perpendicular here. Farther than that is a twist. But still trying to keep this side grounded. Come up. Maybe we're a little lightheaded or there's a lot of blood flow. For prenatal, there's more blood in the body. Areas get swollen. And stretching really helps with that. Foot massage or a little massage can help too. Can also switch the side of our easy seat for added symmetry, a little self-massage, and we'll do that on the other side. Inhale and exhale, come forward, and we'll walk our hands to the other side. If your feet start falling asleep, move them around. Don't let them fall asleep too much. Be comfortable first and foremost. This class is for you, so make of it what serves you. Notice the difference between the two sides. I'll stay here for another minute. And then come up and breathe. So you can shake out the legs. Maybe do a little butterfly. Can do some self-massage if your feet start to fall asleep. And in this, really try to be super tall. The top of the head, imagine a string is pulling it to the ceiling. Neck, chin is level. Not like up or down, just pulling it tall. We can pull our feet in closer to us to help roll our shoulders back. Trying to open up the feet like as if they're a good book. Oh, what does it say? It says you're awesome. And just little positive reminders. They say that even if you don't believe it, positive self-talk actually makes people feel better and happier and perform better. So feel free to compliment yourself, and studies have shown that even if the person doesn't even believe the compliments they're telling themselves, over time they end up manifesting it. So surround yourself with positivity. There's no real definitive right or wrong, or no, there's right and wrong, but so much of our perception of did we do okay or did we not do okay, so much of that is subjective. So why not give yourself the benefit of the doubt? Because that is going to inspire you to be your best self. When we beat ourselves up, it's a little bit defeating. It's hard to go be that go-getter when you've just been telling yourself all the things you've done wrong. So pick, something to celebrate. Maybe you made your bed in the morning, and that's awesome. And that is an accomplishment you can take with you for the rest of your day. And you just build on that. And we're here together now, and that's awesome. And you're investing in yourself, and you're the best investment because you're going to be with yourself your whole life. So what better thing to invest in? So anyway, so we Or in butterfly, let's take one leg out. We'll rainbow our arms up again, not twisting, but just working this rib cage. Now when we stretch one side, the other side contracts. Let's just work it a little bit. And notice the difference when we've started these stretches together. Does it feel the same from just this class from 2 months ago? Does it feel looser? Does it feel like there's progress? And what really is progress? You know, it depends on your goals. We'll stretch out the other leg, pulling our foot in closer to us, tall back. Inhale, and lean over, stretching out this side. Sharp shooting pain is never good. Nothing here is medical advice. Please consult a doctor if you have medical questions. Use your own good judgment. This class is for generally healthy people, and this is not for at-risk pregnancy. Please consult with a doctor. This is for generally healthy pregnant people who are RPYT 200s and working on their specialty degree, who know to go to child's pose or modify if something starts to hurt. So please use your own good judgment. Okay, so that was easy C, and that's what we did in week 3. So week 1 was our introduction. Week 2, we learned the sun salutations, 9 different poses in a sequence of 12 because some poses repeated. Week 3, we did easy C, and we just reviewed that, and that's how classes start in easy C, and then usually they end in Savasana. And our last pose of our 45 key poses, which we will do in the second to last class, Savasana. And now we're going to review what we did in our 4th week, which is cat-cow. And so our little warm-up will be easy seat, and it will be cat-cow. And then we'll go into our sun salutation, regular, and then we'll review our sun salutation with each one of the poses we've learned, and then we'll put it all together with our extended side angle, which is our pose of the week, and then we will relax a little bit. Okay, so let's go into cat-cow. So cat-cow, we go into tabletop, spread our fingers. You can have your toes tucked or not. Eyes soft gaze on the mat, and we work on spinal flexibility. So depending on what you did today, you may be tighter or not. If you're watching this on a recording, the time of day sometimes matters. Sometimes we're tighter in the morning than night. So inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. We'll move it around a little bit to really try to get that stretch. And we'll do some more. Dropping the head, shake it out. Maybe rocking a little bit. Sticking one hip out to stretch. Not twist, but stretch. We'll stick the other hip out. And then we'll do downward puppy. So we talked about this in the other class. So child's pose, wide-legged child's pose for prenatal. You can have a block to create space, or in one of our earlier classes we had a bolster this way. So child's pose is like this, and downward puppy is kind of a cross between child's pose and down dog. Now this is not one of our official share method poses, but when we're pregnant we have to find comfort wherever we can find it. So this is a popular prenatal stretch, and you can feel just like under your arms and your back really get long without all the pressure on your wrist of child's pose. Sometimes for prenatal, with the added weight, well, I said child's pose, but I meant not all the pressure of downward dog on the wrist. So it's nice with that to not have added weight on the wrists. And then we'll come back into child's pose. On child's pose, you can put your head to one side. And we'll just take a few breaths here. Don't put weight on your belly. If your belly's touching, then find a prop. And here we're just trying to reach up, but drop our shoulders back and letting our sits bones kind of fall on our heels. We'll lean up and then turn your head to the other side, stretching the neck and dropping into it. From here, we'll come back up to table, and we'll do the cat-cow again, seeing if we feel a little looser now that we did the downward puppy. One way to practice this curve of the spine, I'm not really into gadgets and gizmos, but I do bring out props for our prenatal teacher training and then also our children's teacher training because kids love props. So this, I'm not selling this or anything. Somebody wants it, they can find it on the internet somewhere else. Like, I have no vested interest in this or trying to sell people on things. I may give a shout out about our book just because we try to raise money for our high school leader program, but it's pretty transparent that I'm trying to, like, I'll say it when I'm trying to raise money. But anyway, this wheel, one of the things I like about it is a lot of times for prenatal, people are propped up by bolsters. Well, bolsters are squishy. Using the wheel, it's firm, so it really kind of forces, your back to open up. It's really a deep chest opener. So this is something that can facilitate really getting into that cow. It also can feel like a massage. So basically it, because it's a hard material, just like one of those foam rollers, with a foam roller or this, because it's a hard material, it really kind of gives you more of a massage feel than a bolster. So that can be good. So if you have a foam roller or something like that and you try it, then you can try the cat-cow again and see if it made a difference. So let's try it. And I don't know, I personally do feel like it helped. However, I think we could achieve the same result having just done more cat-cows. Oh, the other thing that actually also serves to feel firmer is if you roll up a towel, that can actually be quite firm, or a blanket. When it's tightly rolled, that feels the same as an ab roller or something like this. So, okay, let's do some more cat-cows. You can move your neck or kind of shimmy it. Don't twist, but really just try to stretch, let go. This hour and a half is for you, so try to feel the most relaxed from it. We'll inhale and exhale using our breath as we move. Inhale and exhale. All right, from here we'll get up and we will start our Sun Salutation review. So that was just a review of Easy Sukhasana and Cat-Cow, which is going to be our standard warm-up. And then we are going to practice poses within the framework of Sun Salutation. And this is a way that people feel confident to teach when they graduate. Maybe they will teach their own way and not use Sun Salutation, but Sun Salutation and what I like to call the spices, if Sun Salutation is your chicken dish, then the 45 key poses can be your spices to go into that chicken dish, and then that just gives you a lot of dinner options, kind of thing. So if you'll bear with me on that metaphor, so we're going. So basically, people can teach however they want when they graduate, but if a teacher maybe feels a little nervous or something like that and doesn't know how to teach, but at the end of our course, Sun Salutation is so ingrained that that any of our teachers can just get up and do a whole class with Sun Salutation and then throwing in some spices as they remember them from our key poses, and they're able to really confidently teach without any tests and quizzes, without having to memorize flashcards, just by having done it. So we start in Tadasana, feet hip width apart, really engaging our backside. You can slightly bend the knees. For prenatal, you're welcome to have your feet further apart if you need more balance. And it seems obvious standing, but you can work a lot here. We can really engage our abs, squeeze our glutes, pulling out with our thighs, but then also trying to squeeze in at the same time. Rolling our shoulders back by having our palms up and down. We can sort of see their shoulders are back. Pushing our heels out a little bit so our toes are really face forward. Sometimes there's a tendency to turn your feet out, especially if you maybe did a lot of ballet when you were younger. Now we're in Tadasana. Inhale, arms up to upward salute. And here our fingers are up, but we want our shoulders down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale to plank. And then knees, chest, chin, we're going to skip because it's prenatal. And we'll go into up dog. From up dog, we'll go down into down dog. And here we can pedal out our feet. It's our first down dog of the day. Kind of stretch. If the goal is to have the back straight. So if the knees are bent, that's fine. If you can have the back straight, if you want to straighten your legs and have your heels up to get the back straight, that's fine. The goal is to have the back straight. What the legs do is within the context of the back being straight. From downward dog, we're going to walk our feet up to forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Inhale all the way up to upper salute. And exhale to Tadasana. Okay, let's do that a few times. We'll do that 3 times in a row, just flowing, just the regular standard Sun Salutation A. Inhale, arms up, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, go to plank. From plank, we'll skip knees, chest, chin, and we'll come to up dog. From up dog, we'll push down to downward dog. And then we'll walk up to the front of the mat and forward fold. Half forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. And down to Tadasana. That was 1. Inhale, upward salute. And exhale, forward fold. Really using our breath. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, plank. From plank, we'll skip knees, chest, chin. And we'll come to up dog. From up dog, we go back into down dog. Down dog, we'll walk up, forward fold, half forward fold with back straight, bent knees. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, Tadasana. That was the 2nd time. Now we'll do it a 3rd time. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, plank. We're going to skip knees, chest, chin. Up dog. Since it's the last time when we go into down dog, we're going to hold this a little bit and really try to pedal out the feet and feel the stretch. And you can stretch on the other side. And on both sides. Walking up, forward fold, slight bend, half bend, arms up, upward salute, and down to Tadasana. So, the first pose that we learned that was not already a part of the Sun Salutation because weeks 5 and 6 were Tadasana and forward fold. And so week 7 was Warrior 2. So now we're going to do the Sun Salutation 3 times, adding in Warrior 2 just as a little review. But it will really be 6 times we'll do it because we want to do Warrior 2 on each side. So, for super experienced yogis, this is an opportunity to really drill down fundamentals, or maybe this is so routine for you that it almost serves as a moving meditation. So I welcome you to take from it what serves you, whether you're learning the poses in routine or you're really rethinking them in a deep way that you haven't had time to do before, or if it's so basic that it's really just an opportunity to get into a deep meditative state, then that works too. Okay, so we start in downward dog. Not downward dog. Start in Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, arms up, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, go to plank. From plank, we skip knees, chest, chin, we go to up dog. From up dog, we exhale and do down dog. Here, we will bring the left leg into our chest and through our hands to lunge. Back foot, 45-degree angle out, and we come to warrior two. Warrior two, we want our shoulders down so we can lift our palms up, and that is sort of a cue for our body to release our shoulders. And we want our arms to be straight so we can look to the back fingers, look to the front fingers, see if our arm is straight. Try to do this with the midsection, so engage your abs, engage your glutes. A right angle with the front leg. Warrior two. From warrior two, we'll rainbow our hands back to lunge. Back to down dog. And then walk it up to forward fold, half forward fold, upward salute, Tadasana. So that was 1A, I guess, one on one side. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, bring it down to plank. Here, engage the stomach, the glutes. Skipping knees, chest, chin. We come to up dog. From up dog, we go to down dog. Now this time we're going to bring our right leg forward. So bring your knee into your chest and then bring your leg through between your hands into a lunge, and using your abs to help you lift up, and your back foot is a 45-degree angle, lift up to warrior two. In warrior two, put our palms to the ceiling, and then correct it to make sure our shoulders are down. Eyes soft gaze over the backhand and the front fingertips to make sure they're parallel. Knee right angle. Inhale, windmill it back to lunge. Exhale into downward dog. From down dog, we'll walk it up forward, forward fold, half bend. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, Tadasana. So that was one full rotation on each side. So 2 times, but 1 on each side. So now we do that cycle 2 times more. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, walk it down to plank. In plank, we'll skip knees, chest, chin, and go to up dog. From up dog, we come back to down dog. And engaging the abs, we bring our left knee in and bring it through our hands. Foot 45-degree angle. Coming up, warrior two. Slight correction. Check, check. We got it. Inhale, windmill around. Exhale to down dog. From down dog, we're gonna walk up to forward fold, half bend. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to Tadasana. That was 2A. Inhale, arms up, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, come down to plank. Engaging the core. Wrists under shoulders. From plank, we skip knees, chest, chin. We come to up dog. From up dog, we push to down dog. Inhale, our right knee up and through our hands into lunge, using our abs and our foot 45-degree angle. We come up to warrior two. Adjust the shoulders, check, check, warrior two. Inhale, windmill the arms around to lunge. Exhale, down dog. Walk the feet up to forward fold, half bend, upward salute. Exhale to Tadasana. Those two full sets. So now we do the third one. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Half bend. Exhale, come back to plank. Skipping knees, chest, chin. We do up dog. Exhale to down dog. Bringing our leg in, come to lunge. And now we can just do, without further ado, exhale to down dog. Walk it forward. Upward salute. Exhale. So that was 3A. Inhale. Upward salute. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Half bend. Exhale. Come down to plank. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg comes forward into lunge. Then to warrior two. From warrior two, back to lunge. To down dog. To the top of the mat, forward fold, half bend, upward salute, Tadasana. So congratulations. So we did that fluidly. So now we are going to do that, but we'll just do one set on each side, and we'll add in reverse warrior. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Yes, we did warrior two, and then we did reverse warrior. So, okay, so we'll add in that, and we'll just do one on each side, so we can get to the whole sequence. Okay, so, reverse warrior is what we did last week. So after we do this, we'll be finished with reviewing everything we did to date, and then after that, we'll do the pose of the week. Okay, exciting stuff. Okay, so inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, into plank. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale, left knee forward, lunge, and warrior two. So here we add reverse warrior. So for reverse warrior, we have the right leg or the left leg at a right angle. Our foot is still at the 45 degrees. And then our arm is up, soft gaze. And this backhand, it doesn't really have a lot of weight into it, can just be grounded. Reverse warrior. Windmill back to lunge, to down dog, coming to the top of the mat, half full bend, forward fold, half bend, upward salute, Tadasana, and we try it on the other side. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, we go into plank. Up dog, down dog. Here we bring the right leg in, lunge, warrior two, reverse warrior. From reverse warrior, windmill the hands back, down dog, come to the top of the mat. Forward fold, half bend, inhale, upward salute, exhale, Tadasana. So that was the full cycle, adding both warrior two and reverse warrior. So now we're going to do that plus extended side angle. And then we'll be up to date, integrating everything we've learned. The easy seat and cat-cow is the warm-up, so that's not part of this sequence. So it's sort of like two things. If you remember the warm-up, easy seat and cat-cow, and then if you remember the sequence we're about to do, then that's all the poses we've done. So that is 16 poses in total. Okay, inhale, arms up, upward salute, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend, exhale, come down to plank. From plank, we'll do up dog, and from up dog, we'll do down dog. Inhale, the foot through the hands into lunge, and come up to warrior two. From warrior two, we'll put this palm up and come down, come back, I guess. We'll come back to reverse warrior. From reverse warrior, we will windmill the other way to extended side angle. We talked in the beginning about putting some weight, putting this arm here for reference, but not dumping into it. We want to stay engaged here. Extended side angle. Eyes go to the fingertips on the top. From extended side angle, it's a nice transition back to lunge, back to up dog, down dog, back to down dog. Walk our feet up to the front of the mat. Forward fold, half bend, upward salute, Tadasana. So now we'll do that on the other side. I'm gonna come, well, I'm not gonna mess myself up here. I'm just gonna stick to this, but wait. Inhale, upward salute, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend, exhale, come to plank. From plank, do up dog, and then down dog. Bringing the right knee in through our hands, lunge, coming up to warrior two. Leaning back to reverse warrior and windmilling to the other side, extended side angle. Eyes pointed up. From extended side angle, we come back to lunge, then down dog, then coming up to forward fold, half bend, inhale, upward salute, and back down. So let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, upward salute, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend, exhale, come down to plank. From plank, up dog, down dog. Knee in, through our hands. Warrior 2. From warrior 2, reverse warrior. From reverse warrior, extended side angle. From extended side angle, lunge. Down dog, walk up to the mat, forward fold, half fold, upward salute, down. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale to plank. From plank, up dog. From up dog, down dog. Right knee in, lunge. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. From extended side angle, lunge, down dog. Come up to the top of the mat, forward fold, half bend, upward salute, Tadasana. Let's do it for the last time. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, plank. From plank, up dog. From up dog, down dog. From down dog, we bring our left leg in, lunge. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Remember to breathe. Exhale, lunge, down dog. Come to the top of the mat, forward fold, half bend. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Tadasana. We'll do it on the other side to complete our journey on this. Inhale, arms up, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, plank. From plank, up dog. From up dog, down dog. From down dog, we bring our right knee in, place it through for lunge. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Back to lunge. Down dog. Come up to the mat. Forward fold. Half bend. Upward salute. Tadasana. So congratulations. So now we've done 16 poses together, which is pretty awesome. And that's something to be really proud of. So let's come to our backs and then we'll do some back work and some side work, but we'll really just try to elongate and feel supported. So if you're not comfortable on your back because you're pregnant, you can use block or a bolster, even something like something firmer, maybe like a wheel, or even leaning against a wall. I'm going to demonstrate like this for people that are maybe in their third trimester and not comfortable laying on the ground. If you are comfortable laying on the ground, then just slowly, 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 you can come down to reclined goddess. You can also put your arms up and feel your spine sink into the mat. I'm just going to demonstrate though being more upright. You can also keep yourself upright with pillows. So assuming you're more comfortable upright, we'll go in reclined goddess. So reclined goddess has our feet together and the knees are just kind of dropping. If this is uncomfortable, you can also prop up your knees with blocks and, you know, kind of play around. Maybe put your arms up and just try to have a chest opener. If you feel tension in your neck, then make adjustments. And the idea is to open the chest, open the hips, like a real heart opener. We're being symmetrical here. So for me in this situation, it's actually causing some neck strain. So I feel like when we do yoga, we should really be conscious of, are we holding tension in our neck or jaw? If I was in my third trimester and I was experiencing that, then I probably just would come up to a seated position. If you're comfortable on your back, you can come down to your back. And when we're on our back here, we can really just try to feel the connection of our spine to the ground. You can tuck your neck in, your chin in, and really just help your back of your neck come down. You can give kind of a self-massage. Try to get those nooks and crannies. Try to drink a lot of water after this. I mean, that's not medical advice, so follow your own instinct, but we are working, and I do think that you experience a lot of benefits when you couple movement with flushing out your system with water. At least anecdotally, that's benefited me personally, so I want to share that. So we can sort of have our hands emulate our feet here. And let's hold this for a little bit. If you are later in your pregnancy and it's not good for you to be on your back, then you can adjust by being on your side, supported. You can also be on your side with just like laying on your arm can be comfortable, or you can be on your side with a bolster. For those of you that are comfortable on your back, let's practice this reclined goddess with a little self-massage of the neck, the shoulders down, the feet together. Really trying to engage the core and having the spine connect with the ground, tucking your chin in, and really just seeing, can your spine even connect, like part of your neck cannot touch the ground, and then letting it go and releasing. And it takes a while to sort of have your body drop into these stretches. Here you can use your breath to try to encourage your body to open up ask yourself, what am I holding on to? And what will happen if I just let go? Try to avoid the temptation to arch your back. When we keep our spine down, sort of pops our knees up a little bit. And that is, that's the dichotomy here, is we're trying to open the hips, but we're also trying to keep the spine down. By trying to keep the spine connected to the mat, you're engaging your core. So it's a subtle little exercise there. Having the arms emulate the legs is a way to stretch the shoulder blades. And let's just see what happens. Definitely, if you're very pregnant, please move to your side. But assuming that you're in your first trimester, you're not, assuming you're in your first trimester, this can be great. The first trimester, sometimes a lot of people have morning sickness, and sometimes just laying down, it feels good. Also, there's a lot of anxiety in the first trimester. It's, your body's going through a lot, but you're not really showing, so sometimes people aren't sensitive about it, or people don't know, or it's private. And so something like a hip opener, that can kind of help us with acceptance and letting go of some stress. So breathe into it. We can think of our breath as a circle, and also bring our chin into our chest, and then really just try to lengthen that neck. Do a soft massage. We can think of our breath as a circle, in and out, in and out, no start or end, or as an infinity sign. In and out, and just concentrating on that breath, allowing the hips to open. Our symbol is a lotus flower. You can imagine your legs as a lotus, blooming, letting go. The hips are really, really stubborn, and it takes a lot of time to stretch them. We'll move a little bit, so we're not in this too long. So let's, without twisting, one way to move with making sure that you're protecting the midsection and not twisting is to grab your sides of your legs and then move that whole body together as a unit on one side, and that whole body together as a unit on the other side. If it's comfortable, you can put an arm up for the forearm, and we can kind of do like a scissors or kind of a grounded wild thing pose. If it feels good, you can bring an arm up and over. And here, we're just sort of stretching, coming out of that goddess, we were opening up our hips, and now we're kind of stretching it the other way. You can give some self-massage if you want. I forgot to give a shout out to Super Dry, so thank you for these leggings. They are super cool. However, we don't need anything but ourselves, but I'm still enjoying it because I'm human. Everything we need is inside of us, and it's just a question of prioritizing, not getting caught up in the small stuff, filtering through the debris, and really asking yourself, what do I want? Because generally, when you know what you want, it's not that hard to get it. What actually prevents us from achieving our goals, in my opinion, is confusion about what the goals are, what we think we want, what someone told us we should want. But here, inhale, arms up. You can ask yourself, what do I want? Like, imagine if you were screaming it, like really just that kind of focused clarity. What do I want? Here we'll bring our hand to our hip, come back, roll to this side, and roll to this side. So I'm sorry to have my back to you, but symmetry is key. And you can sort of breathe and meditate on that. What do you want? Because once you have a definite purpose, then finding an action plan is maybe not easy, but at least you're on the right road. But when you don't have a definite purpose, you're susceptible. And it's also hard to work your hardest when you're not working towards a definite purpose. So when you have total clarity in your purpose, then you can kind of put 110% towards it. But if you kind of like this and you kind of like that, it's kind of hard to work 110% on a bunch of different ideas. Exhale, lengthen, and we'll roll all the way back. And from here, we will walk our feet to the edge of the mat and windshield wiper our legs. Here we want to make sure that we're not twisting. So try to keep both sits bones on the mat and just kind of dropping. You can drop both legs in. I think let's keep our feet hip width on the mat because I think that that's better for the knees. Let's just drop one leg down. Dropping one leg down and keeping our hips pointed up. You may feel a stretch in your back. That's kind of the point. You can maybe add some pressure onto your leg as long as you're not twisting. So this is a way to stretch your back, but you don't want to twist. We'll come back up, windshield or wiper our leg the other way, keeping our hips and torso aligned. And this is just a way to stretch the back here. If you want a little deeper stretch, you can put your foot like this And you might feel the stretch in your thigh or your back. You'll feel the stretch wherever your tightest point is. You can bring the knees into chest with some space because for pregnancy, and we'll rock back and forth, massaging the spine. Trying to keep the tailbone down, but connection with the mat. So this is a good self-massage too. You're using gravity to really massage. Here we can do happy baby. If this feels like too much time on your back and it's uncomfortable, please go to your side or sit up. Happy baby is a hamstring stretch, and a seated forward fold is a way to stretch the hamstrings. There's many ways to stretch the hamstrings. I'll show in a minute. So the idea is to achieve the goals we're trying to achieve, but in a safe way. From happy baby, we can come down and really engage our abs. You can grab onto your legs if you need to, and I'm just going to show the forward fold. So this is another way to check the hamstrings. To stretch. You can pedal it out one side and then the other, and just to really get this side body stretch. If the tummy feels too squished, then don't squish it. But we'll really just try to get this stretch. Today we're going to end in Sukhasana because it is prenatal yoga, and not everyone is comfortable on their back. So we'll just end in easy seat. But first we're gonna really sort of, I like to say, cross-country ski and really just get these side stretches. We're not twisting, but we're trying to lengthen the lower back because a lot is going on in the middle and the back and the connection of the back to the glutes. So let's really give this a minute to really get in there. Lean forward. And we'll give it takes at least a minute and a half to really get the body to let go. You may feel this in your back. You may feel this in your hamstring. You'll feel it in the place that's tightest. And we'll do the other side, shimmying that. Maybe dropping the elbow a little bit. And we'll make it both even on each side. If there's a bit of a belly, you can do a straddle, even bend the knees. We'll take some breaths here. You can ask yourself, what do I want? It's kind of hard to catch something if you don't know what you're looking for. So we'll breathe, and you can ask yourself, what do I want? You can shimmy it up a little bit, letting go, honoring yourself and your practice. Giving the body time to release, time to stretch, time to feel good in the skin you're in. Here, shimmy it a little more. Try to get all that goodness, all that good stretch. So you're here now, you gave this your time. Get everything out of it that you can. Open your body up. The other side. And then release. So we'll end in Sukhasana, easy seat. You can make an observation if Sukhasana feels different or not from when we started. Thank you for your time. We're so appreciative of all our clients on Teachable. You make it possible for us to do our outreach, and also you inspire us every day because we can interact with you and learn about your goals. Please let us know what interests you, what you want to learn more. We love feedback. We are constantly improving, and it's just really helpful to hear what you're loving, what you want to see more of, so we can be responsive. Definitely, the teacher is the student and the student is the teacher, and we really love top down and bottom up and integrated learning strategy. Thank you so much for your time. Namaste.